32-year-old female, paralysis and severe pain in her right quad. Go.
How'd she get to you?
She's the CEO of Sonio Cosmetics. 3 assistants and 15 VPs checked out who should be treating her. Who demand? I demand. I always suspected.
Dr. House, I know the chances are very slim, but I'm sure you recognize that she may have what you had, a clot in her thigh.
Bit of a long shot. What about a disc herniation?
I don't know, Eric. If her disc were herniated, she'd present with pain elsewhere, wouldn't she?
Yeah, I suppose.
You're right. A clot's also the most deadly, right, Robert?
True. If the clot breaks off, she could stroke and die.
Dr. House, I believe that they're right.
Stop talking.
What?
You read one of those negotiating books, didn't you? Getting to yes. 50 ways to win an argument. Hitchhiker's Guide to Being a Pal. In 5 seconds, you just manipulated these two into agreeing with your point of view. Fellas, this is known as soft positional bargaining. It's not gonna work.
Dr. House, are you saying that she doesn't have a clot, or are you saying that if she does have a clot, she doesn't need blood thinners and an angiogram?
Chase, put her on blood thinners, do an angiogram. When that comes back negative, MRI the spine. If that's clean, cut her open and biopsy the leg.
Excellent suggestion.
Read less, more TV.
We think you had a clot, but it resolved on its own. So we're gonna keep you overnight to be safe, and you can go back home tomorrow. Or back to work. Hey, you okay?
Get in here! I need a line in her. IV morphine, stat!
Patient hit a 10 on the pain scale. What would explain that?
There was no clot in her leg. The angio was totally clean.
What about the muscle biopsy?
No neurogenic or myopathic abnormalities.
She was also negative for trichinosis, no toxoplasmosis, or polyarteritis nodosa.
Robert, what was her sedimentation rate?
Normal, Allison. Therefore, no inflammation, no immunologic response.
Do you mind sharing that number with me?
15, Allison.
Are you mocking me?
Duh, Allison.
I'm just suggesting we look outside the box. What if her sed rate is elevated?
Well, let's go further outside the box. Let's say the angio revealed a clot. And then let's say we treated that clot and now she's all better and personally thanked me by performing...
My Aunt Elisa lives in Philadelphia.
Oh, it's story time. Let me get my baba.
Her normal temperature is 96.2, not 98.6 like you and me. If her temperature were 98.6, she'd have a fever. I'm just wondering if you think we could apply the same logic to Carly's sed rate.
It's absurd. I love it.
If 15 is high for Carly, then she has inflammation.
Which could in turn mean cancer. I'll talk to Wilson. Next time, skip Aunt Elisa.
There are 2 Dr. Wilsons in this hospital. One in ophthalmology and one in cancer. My eyes are fine, so I'm guessing you're here to tell me that I have cancer.
There's no cancer in your bone.
You're not smiling.
There's something called referred pain. You could have cancer in one part of your body that presents in another. Given your age and your family history, I'm thinking your colon.
Right. I was at Columbia when my mom died. Now there's a blast. Cleaning up her vomit and then running to my econ final. Look, if I'm a short timer, give me drugs. I'll go back to work. I'll die there.
Whoa. There's a very quick test to see if you even have it. A colonoscopy.
I know how you do that test.
If you have colon cancer, we can treat it. It's early.
That's what they told my mom. She was dead 6 months later.
You're a smart person about to make a very bad decision. You know, cancer treatment's come a long way in 12 years, but if you don't do this now...
I don't want to be looked at.
There is another way. We could do a virtual colonoscopy. Basically, we do a CT scan of your colon. It's non-invasive, but it's very expensive. I'm assuming that's not a problem. Say yes.
Why do we have to redo the angiogram?
There was a shadow in the first test result.
Shadow? Shadow means there could be a blood clot, right? I read Khan's current therapy.
Real page turner. Well, it wasn't that kind of shadow.
My chest hurts.
It's from the tracer I injected. Might also get a little nauseous or have a metallic taste. All normal.
I'm a runner. I shouldn't feel like this.
Carly, I'm looking at your vitals right now and...
I can't breathe.
Carly?
My chest. My chest.
Respiratory arrest. Call the code. What do you got? She's drowning.
Dr. House. I found a picture online of you at a conference.
You need a heart transplant.
I run, I work out.
You cut yourself. Probably highly ritualized. You play the same Sarah McLachlan song over and over while you do it. Probably works better than antidepressants.
I don't understand how that
You're a
has to-
high-powered bulimic. You make yourself throw up. You have to find the most efficient way to vomit without revealing the telltale signs of bulimia, which is all very unseemly for a CEO. So you found a common antidote to accidental poisoning to do the job, Ipecac, which is great if your kids just swallowed a bottle of aspirin, but really, really bad if it's a habit. Causes muscle damage, caused the pain in your leg, and destroyed your heart. How often do you do it?
Three times a week.
In about an hour, there's going to be an emergency meeting of the transplant committee to discuss where you fall on a list should a new heart become available. Problem is, I am required to tell the committee about your bulimia. It's a major psychiatric condition. Ranks right up there with suicidal. Makes you a very bad risk.
So you're here to tell me I have just a few hours to live?
Unless I lie to the committee. But if they find out, I lose my medical license. This would be a very good time to offer me a bribe. You know, how much is your life worth? How much is my job worth?
Why are you here doing this to me? What do you want?
I want to know what's right.
Am I worth it? You think I'm pathetic. Has a good job, everything in the world, but she just doesn't like the way that she
Oh,
looks.
stop hiding! I'm asking you if you want to live or die. You can't even say that.
What do you want me to do? Cry?
Yes! I want you to tell me that your life is important to you, because I don't know. Because that's what's on the table right now. Your life.